It's incredible what we're seeing tonight. We can hear the voices of cartel members yelling at us from across the river. We're standing on the path that they use to smuggle, in some cases, very vulnerable people into this country, in other cases, drug dealers. It's just extraordinary. And it's given me a renewed appreciation for our Customs and Border Patrol agents and the danger that they face each and every night. It's midnight right now, and they're going to be working all night long, intercepting those that are being smuggled into this country, as well as treating with great compassion the children that are being exploited by these cartels.
And if you go straight up this path, you'll see direction signs to the processing facility that over 8 hours is processing thousands of people a day. Right up this path. We've got traffic control to send them right up. Right across the river, we heard coyotes, human smugglers saying, "We're coming." That's what's happening to our country right now, and to the poor victims.
And Border Patrol agents and Texas DPS officers that'll be out on the boats. They'll have cartel members who will throw rocks at them. They'll have cartel members who will shoot at them. And that's a regular occurrence in terms of the dangerous environment these Border Patrol agents are operating in. And then when they do intercept people, they just see them released, and then they repeat the cycle over and over and over again. It's incredibly frustrating and demoralizing to these heroes that are working so hard to keep our country safe.
And it seems like the guiding principle of the Biden administration is to reverse all of the Trump administration policies. But the problem is they don't have any plan to substitute in its place. And it seems like, listening to President Biden at his press conference, that they just want to make the processing of people from across Mexico and Central America and around the world into the United States more efficient, rather than deter people from entering the country illegally, as we encourage people to get in line and enter the country legally. We're the most generous country in the world when it comes to legal immigration. But this is dangerous to the people who turn themselves over, the unaccompanied children, and the family members, and it just does nothing but enrich these criminal organizations who also flood the zone with children in order to move fentanyl, heroin, methamphetamine, and other deadly drugs across the border into the United States.
Just a few miles from here, moments ago, and it's right around midnight, we saw literally dozens of men, women, and children, but mostly women and children. I spoke to a number of them. They were from mostly Honduras and Guatemala. They've been walking for literally 2 months. Now, a couple miles away from that, just across the Rio Grande, we're seeing flashlights, high candle power flashlights that are being shown over on us with smugglers shouting at us, taunting us. It's hard to not see this as a form, number one, of exploitation of women and children, 30% of whom were sexually assaulted in the journey. Number two, it's hard to not feel like this is a type of invasion, one that's being enabled by our own government, quite tragically. And these are not just policies from the Trump administration that they're flouting and that they're undoing. These go back to the Obama administration and policies from previous administrations, Democratic and Republican. This is the flouting of any sound principle of public policy that any nation would implement when trying to protect its border. We are surrendering to cartels, not to a foreign country, but to violent drug gangs. This has to stop.
The sign there.
This is a sign put down by the
cross. They are right there.
And in fact, you see the flashlights over there.
I'll try to go up this trail. They'll be processed.
They said.
In the vehicle here in the last 15 minutes. Frankly, it's sad to see these families, these young children being abused in this way.
Next we need to see the three smugglers right there.
We got
Standing
No,
next
that
to
makes
the
it
across the river in North Country, and then they can follow literally yellow arrows that are on these paths. They'll never be deported. Operatives that smuggle people across the border. So right now,
They told me they stopped building a wall here. President Biden's direction a couple months ago.
I got it.
Cruz, I voted for you.
You've been in politics a long time. You've been fighting this fight alone.
Great, thank you, Junior.
Ah,